there, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again to another question set. Yes, today we're going to do the question set 20. Yes, yeah, so today we're doing the question set 20, a few questions we have to do. And of course, after this question set video, we're gonna be moving straight to the eShop. Yeah. So yeah, without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, so here we are at question set 20, as you can see right here. So the first question here, it says, find the number of students who participated in the first term science subject. Alright, so let's go over here and let's start it out right here. So of course we need to find out the amount of students that were the ones that used for the science subject in the first term. So let's just put the code right in, and there we go. Here we have the code right here, as you can see. So right here, as you can see, I use the select count right here to the count of the amount of people that joined in. As you can see, I used an inner join query to join the student exam mark record, which houses the marks, and to exam term, which houses the exam term, which, you know, first term or second term. And of course I given it another inner join and join it with the subject table, which has the subjects. And here I given it the conditions. So the conditions we were given were the science subject and the first term. So as you can see, I given it the science and the first term query. So now if I run this, there we go. It gives us the count, that the amount of students that were participated in the science subject on the first term. So yeah, that was the first question. So now that we're done here, let's go to the next. Alright, so here we are at the second question right here. As you can see here, it says, what is the minimum score obtained by the first term students? So we'll see that right here. As you can see, we'll go here and put the query in. Now as you can see, I've used another select query with the minimum count, so I can choose the minimum amount of marks that were received. So of course the marks are housed in right here, the student exam mark record table, which has all the marks. And of course from that we choose it from this, we given it an inner join right here to select it from the term, to, you know, choose which term it's from. And of course down here I've given it the condition right here. Of course the condition we're given was the first term. So let's run this query and see what happens. There it is. This is the minimum amount that was received from the first term. So okay, right, so that's the second question done. Now that we're done here, let's go to the next one. Alright, so here we are, the third question right here. As you can see here, it says, find the number of students who participated in the second term mathematics subjects. Right, so let's go right here. Let me just type in the query. And here we have the query right here. As you can see, I've given it another count right here. So, of course, I've given it, this doesn't really work just with only subqueries. So I have to give it another inner join and a subquery both. So it actually has to work. So right here, I've given it a inner join right here. I joined it with the exam term table to choose the term, and of course I had given another inner join to join it with the subject table, which also has the subject ID. And right down here we have the condition, which is the conditions we were given with the mathematics and second term. So right now we have to choose how many people were, participated in it. So let's run this query, and there it is. That's the amount we were given, so that we have the amount that was chosen. So yeah, that was the third question. So now that we're done here, let's go to the next one. Alright, so here we are at the fourth question right here. As you can see here, it says, which subject got the lowest marks in the first term? Ooh, okay, so let's see how this one goes. Alright, so let's put in the query. And there we go, we have the query right here. It's a bit long query. So right here I've given it the subject select part and given it the subject, and from that subject I've given it a condition, which is the subject ID. And we've given it an in query right here. Of course we can't just only use subqueries, you have to use both join queries and subqueries to find this. So right here we've given it another part right here. We've given it the select part and given it select it from the student mark exam table. Of course we have to choose the amount of marks. And of course we also given it a condition right here, which is the in part right here, the mark. And down here we've given it the select minimum amount, so we can choose in the minimum marks that were received by the first term. Okay, so down here we have the inner join right here, which was given, which we joined it with the exam term table, choose which term. And of course we down here there's another inner join, we given it the join into the subject. And of course we given it another on query to both of these, the inner join, the first inner join and the second inner join, as you can see. And of course from the condition down here we selected the first term, that was the condition that was given to us. So let's run this part and see what we get. And there it is, the science subject is the one that had the lowest marks in the first term. Okay, so that's all we have for here. Now that we're done here, let's go to the next one. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so here we are on the fifth question right here, fifth and final question right here. So here it says, find the name of the student who got the lowest marks in all the subjects in the first term. Ooh, now I ain't no snitch, but we have to find the answer to this question, so sorry to whoever it may be. So right here we got the query down here. So as you can see, I've given it a select part right here to select it from the first name and the last name from the student table. Of course, we've given it a condition right here, where we will choose it from the index number. And of course I've given it another select query right here to select the index number from the student exam mark record. And of course right here we given it another condition to the mark. We will find the mark in this student exam mark record, the lowest mark. So down here we given it another select minimum mark right here to select it from the student exam mark record table. And of course we given it an inner join right here to join it with the exam term, such as the, so we can choose the which term the student is, which term a student we're supposed to find. So of course down here we given it the condition down here. Of course the condition that was given to us was the first term, hence why we given it an inner join to the first term. Right, so let's execute this query and see what we get. And there it is, this person right here is the one who got the lowest marks. Sorry bro. But I had to find the answer, so that's the answer for the fifth question. So now that we're done here, let's go to the end of the video. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for today. So yeah, that's all we have for now. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys found this video helpful. What is wrong with me today? I cannot speak. I shouldn't have eaten that this fruit I had. Anyway, so that's all we have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.